What is up, YouTubers? Clayton here with something a little new. I am a huge aficionado. I'm going to take my big headphones off. Been a while since I've worn those. Of Fallout 4. I'm a huge aficionado of Fallout 4. I figured just this once, if nothing else, I'd give you a little one-off there and show you just how overly modded my Fallout 4 is. Now, I play mine on Xbox One, which sadly means that, of course, I don't have access to every kind of mods. There are some that require the computer version. And, of course, there's only the 2 gig limit to them, too. Oh well. Small sacrifices. I still like playing it on here. Although, when I can get a computer that can actually handle Fallout 4, because mine's starting to show its age, then I'll definitely be getting it for the computer. But until then, we're going to go right in. This is a character I named Shar. I don't know why. It's just their first name that came to my head. I've made so many characters, sadly, that I'm just kind of randomizing their name now and such like that, so let's go in. Every issue of Le Coiffe you collect adds a new unique hairstyle available at any barber. This one is actually kind of useless, no jokes here. I have, okay, so very first mod we're going to mention on this is I have the snarky loading screens. I think that's the that's part of the name, if nothing else. So, of course, when you get a new quest, it will not become active unless you take it to dinner and you're pretty good at foreplay. That's one I haven't seen yet. There are a few I still haven't seen yet, and I like it. But, you'll recognize, anybody who watched me do computer videos, you'll recognize these headphones. Interesting thing, I didn't know they'd work on my Xbox, so I have them plugged in. A little clunky, but I have them plugged into my controller. Every issue of the Unstoppables you collect adds a rank in the bootleg perk, which lets you rip off Disney franchises without suffering legal repercussions. Alrighty. So, I'm going to put these on. And I'm going to show you first off just how modded my game is. It's pretty modded. Just straight up right now, I'm going to have a shout out to all these mod authors. They're awesome people for the ability to do this. I tried making mods once for games that just didn't work. I just didn't have the patience or the know-how. So while I go through this, I'll go slow a little bit, but you can pause the video at any point to just see what parts of my list there are. So, see there. I don't know, some of them I've had for a while too, like Mask of Blades I picked up on a whim, and I've never taken it off. I mean, it's only 4 meg, so I figure whatever. The new chrome bodysuit, kind of funny, is also a little disturbing. Create Followers, I love the Create Followers mod. It's so, basically allows you to create an item little beacon that makes it so that you can create a follower and then you can edit them to be whoever you can have a Deathclaw following you if you want. You can have any of the many types of Mirelurks, and there are a lot of different types of Mirelurks. You can have everything. You can have synths, you can have humans. The no build limit, definitely a handy thing to have for people like me who are big on creating and colonizing. Automaton Unlocked is just because, well, I wanted to have my access to the robot workstation. This one, I don't know. I might get rid of this one in the future. I don't really use it that much. It's a Revolutionary Flag cape. So basically, there's capes that are based off like the Minuteman, the Railroad, blah blah blah, Institute, all those. There's even some that aren't in the game, like Enclave and such like that. So everybody loves the Enclave, and they get mentioned lots. And a lot of people like bringing them up in their mods, like getting power armor, specifically styled to look like them and such like that. I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of the Enclave. I did like the fact they carried plasma weapons, though, in Fallout 3. Always hoped I'd run into them just so I could get myself a plasma rifle or pistol, or both. Speaking of pistols, the Briar pistol, entertaining thing, little lore breaking. I'm not MXR, so I'm not all about the immersiveness. Briar pistol's a weapon from Star Wars Jedi Knight. Kyle Katarn's main pistol. They did a pretty good job of it. It looks good. feels good. Let's see, scrap fallout definitely helps with scrapping more stuff, making it so you can actually really clean your settlements. Yeah, staple from right from the day one. As soon as mods came out, this is one of the, well, after mods came out, this is the first one of the first mods I got. And it never gets old hearing the Final Fantasy VII victory music. Full dialogue, a must-have for anybody using mods. This is just, it makes the speech that much better. You'll see it when we talk to people. Castle Armory, Another Life. Another Life is, I can't play the game without it now, I find. It's just boring, just going through Nate and Nora's beginning. And, honestly, this way you can be whoever you want. Okay. Lots of smaller stuff. I should get rid of the barter bots. I think it's messing up speech with my robots. Let's see. Armored Freedom. Armored Freedom's a handy one to have, because then you can wear a lot of different, like there's a lot of different outfits, like underneath outfits, that you can wear, that with this will allow you to put armor over top of them. So you can kind of double up on it and such like that, and it works really well. I know I'm just doing through a list and it's really boring. I am going to go into the game here. I just wanted to show off just how long my list is here. So we'll skip through a lot here. I'll go down at this speed here. Tactical flashlights for sure is a good one, too. That way if you get tired of the Pip-Boy light, which, oh yeah, I don't have a Pip-Boy either. It's different. You'll see. Airship Player Home. Invisible Weapons Part 1 and 2, for those that want the Skyrim style where you put away your weapon and there's a weapon. It doesn't quite do that, it just gives you a weapon on your back, but it's something. Let's see. Beastmaster's a good one. I had that before I had the Create Your Own Companion. Really handy though, it ups more of the traps so you can get your pets and stuff like that, and allows you to craft little mind control chips that you can stick into their heads and make them actually follow you like proper followers. The Power Rangers one, I love this one, because it's literally just all the Power Ranger suits. All the colors. And so, at one point with one of my characters, I gathered all the companions there, and I made each one of them a Power Ranger color. And I also got them a power armor that was something close to the colors of that one. So that way they had their Fallout Zord, as it were. Yes, I have too much time on my hands. The other pistol, Hand Phaser. Have a Star Wars pistol, might as well have the one from Star Trek too. Plasma Swords. I have not actually run into these yet because I put it in while playing this character. And she's not quite 25 yet, level 25 yet. So, maybe we'll run across that in the gameplay, you never know. Ellen Cartographer, this is one of the best modded... it's one of the best modded companions ever. I don't actually have her with me right now because I'm doing the Automatron quests at the moment, so I have Ada. So, here we go. Sarcastic Dragon, snarky loading screens, yeah. And it's... that's entertaining. Yeah, he's the one that does all the snarky loading screens, as the name says. Deathclaw Armory. Just if you think your Deathclaw companion doesn't look badass enough, give it some power armor. Everything will be better. I'll stop by Sanctuary. You can see mine. Fallout Tactics Flamer Pistol. It's not a bad little thing. Like, I could probably do without it. I can take it or leave it. It's fun. I like it. It's got a few mods on it for it. It has a few modifications for itself. The Cross Jetpack, I only had the one that's for Sprinter, so that's not bad. Let's see, String Theory. Interesting quest mod. Not voiced, but still kind of interesting. It's a short quest, so it's not bad. Another one I haven't run across yet, the P113, highly moddable. It's basically a plasma version of the, what is it? It's a plasma version of the laser Gatling. Glowing Hancock, because, you know, figured it would be interesting for Hancock to be glowing. Literally, sometimes all my reasoning for getting these mods is like, huh, neat. Okay, Abominations. We're getting near the bottom now. Animal armors. Now these ones here, I like these. I've gone through 3 of them so far. The simple green is at the top of the list, I think, because it's the main file. Simple yellow is kind of a, I don't know, it's a spring kind of thing, I'm not sure. But simple red is definitely an autumn one. I'm on simple white right now because winter. Not because it is winter, just because I wanted it to be winter in there. Just for the fun of it, doll on dog, so dog me can have a little passenger. I am RoboBrain. I haven't run across any of these yet. You'll find this, the description there, I speak Japanese only. I got a bunch from this guy because they're entertaining. Oh crap, I just remembered when I come out I'm going to be having music. Because I have Doom Radio on it. Okay, Touch of Life is interesting. It adds a bunch of stuff to it. My favorite being the ragdoll physics, so that, you know, when there's a dead body in front of you, you run into it, you don't just walk through it. You know, like real life. Wearable backpacks, handy. All settlements extended, actually really good, because like it gives you way more space to put stuff in. And it goes along with the other mod that I'm going to be coming up here in a moment. Okay. Simple white, there you go. Icebreaker settlements, so they have more lines of dialogue and stuff. And that brings us to these ones, the Sim Settlements one. I am a big fan of this. Like I said, I'm a settlement builder. I love it. Sim Settlements, King Gath has just knocked out of the park with this mod, and a couple others, but some of the other, like I think he's got 1 or 2 others. But the rest of them are done by other people doing add-ons. And they're doing they did awesome too. They have just perfect additions. Automatron bits and pieces. Among Junkies, I'm finding this one is kicking in really quickly too. I figured it would just be here and there, but like I'm finding random stuff like just crazy. Okay, and there's the reason I don't have a Pip-Boy. The Pip-Pad. A little call out to Halo here with that. So, and more settlements. That's the newest one. I just got it right before doing this. So we're gonna see how it looks. Should have got myself more water before I started recording. Okay, well, enough of looking at a boring list. For those of you that I'm hoping that I had a skip kind of thing like that. I'll put a skip in as to where to start in. It'll be about 13 minutes in. I'll just remember that, me. All right, let's go on our adventure. So, like I say, we're helping Ada right now.
Let's do this.
Good. The installation should be simple. Once I'm in the robot workbench,
Good. It's a side mod there. That it's the Nuka World outfit, the spacesuit, the Nuka World spacesuit. There you go. You can make it for the Assaultron body. I guess I'm gonna have to go somewhere that has a robot creation area, which right now is only Red Rocket. I hardly do anything with Red Rock anymore. I kind of feel bad, but ever since I started with the Sim Settlements, it doesn't... there's not really much of a point. Because there's just... even with the expanded border to it, there's just not a lot of room to expand outwards. So I just use it as my robot workstation. It works. Stab them with a needle you found in the ground, bought from a sketchy merchant, and see what happens. Oh, I love these loading screens. They're definitely a little breath of fresh air, as it were. Cheating is binary. You either cheat or you don't, so go nuts with the cheat terminal. I do have cheat terminal. I don't know if you saw that on the way by. Because, well, it helps with building settlements and stuff like that. Because who's got time to go collect all those resources? So let's see here. Craft these. Ada. So let's put this mod on her. Give her the radar beacon. I'm not going to actually continue with the automatron right now. I just wanted to get that done while I was here. Okay, you can see here the this is one of my created followers. I call him Rosame, and he's wearing the Master Chief armor, which is awesome. See over here, this is some interesting different setups for my robots. They like wandering away for some reason. I'm not sure why. They don't go very far. Codsworth now is just a giant wheel. It's kind of interesting. Kind of new, kind of fancy. What was I going to do? Oh, right, we're going to check out other settlements. Now, the first one I know is fairly nearby is Drumlin Diner. So let's just go straight there, because I already have access to it. Zooming with a ranged weapon slows you down, but improves your accuracy. These really feel like they should just be common sense. Well, I guess they had to fill in lines of dialogue somewhere. Actively blocking it. Oh, okay. Damn. That actually looked like it might have been entertaining. Okay, so now we have this. So how do I make it my settlement? I mean, I've already helped Trudy with their problems. So let's move along and see if I can find a workshop. There it is. So here's our workshop. Oh, and of course, the guy who made these made this mod for these extra settlement areas added this, the spawn workshop NPC. So basically, he basically, in his own words, he got tired of waiting for settlers to show up, and so he made it so he could spawn his own. Good for those that are in a hurry, I suppose. Okay. Ignore me cheating. Actually, don't ignore me. What I'm doing is makes sense when there's when you run a crap load of settlements. It's really handy in this way because you can just add every component, add 500. And I do 1,000 for a settlement, so I make sure I have enough building materials to last us the whole time. Add them all in there, and let's see what Drumlin Diner's workshop area looks like. The downside of playing this on Xbox, I found, is that it does, especially with more mods, it takes a moment or two for it to hook into, go into workshop mode. So, ups and downs, because I've seen people who play the computer version, and it's like workshop mode happens immediately. So, okay, so how much space are we working with? I'm not seeing borders here. How frigging big is the Drumlin Diner work area? Now, I might not be seeing the message of leaving workshop because, you know, because the thing's there. Oh, crap. The good thing about scrapping, again, the scrap settlement kind of thing, you can scrap living creatures. It's entertaining. Jeez. How big is the Drumlin Diner area? Ah, there we go. Right around here. Oh yeah, this, I suppose I should introduce you. This is Shar. It's really hard to see her. I'll show her to you a little better when I get a direct light to look at. Alright. So, with Drumlin Diner, apparently I have to be careful with it because I can't see the borders. But it looks like I have ample amounts of space to build in, so we'll go with that. I really wish it didn't actually take this long to go in workshop, but what are you gonna do, right? Let's get rid of shrubs. Can't get rid of the rocks, eh? That's a small price. Maple log. And like I say, you're noticing here, snow on the ground and all that. Winter has come to the Commonwealth. And, yeah. You'll forgive, with these headphones on, I sound really nasally to myself, so I worry that I actually am sounding nasally. So you see, not everything is scrappable, but considering this is technically a mod-placed settlement, not doing too bad. Better not mess with Trudy's stuff. I have a feeling she wouldn't like it. Oh, come on, I can't get rid of the car? I get rid of these ones. I like to be able to get rid of that debris. It's just a small matter that annoys me. I like my settlements clean. So anyways, let's go in here. Special, I have another mod that's giving me all these extra things to work with. But at the end of it, there we go. These are the sim settlement plots. So what these basically do is they basically make it so you can just set your settler to this, and the settler can have their own house. Now, at the moment, I believe he said that, you know, say in a case of a family situation, like you have a couple of family member settlers on the place, then, you know, that'll be... They can't have the same house. They can't share a place. Not yet, anyways. From what I understand, he might be working on that at some point in the future. But it's a hard thing to do when there's really no defined family means in this game, so we'll build a couple of residential plots. Make a generator to power them. I also have a USO, which is, oh god, what does it stand for? Something about that. I don't know. Anyways, basically it puts the vanilla assets into a kind of a side thing, so that the first main screen of building stuff is mostly modded stuff. So, no, don't get rid of it. And I suppose we're going to need to make it so people can get onto it. So let's go get some stairs. Gaboon and gaboon. Now you can go over to these things here. I guess I'm just showcasing the Sim Settlements mod for this one here. Oh, I guess I... So you go here, this is your ASAM sensor. So you can choose building plan for them. And you'll see I have a bunch here, because anything by King Gath is from his, I won't say vanilla mods, but they're his mods. As you'll see stuff here from Eldarth, Karma Kimmy. Yeah, I think those are the only ones I have in for now, so let's see here. Let's see, Brick House by Eldarth. Choose that. It'll explode and replace the building materials with one for a... there. And we'll do that same over here. Let's choose a building plan for this. So, yeah, let's go with the Boat Shack by Karma Kimmy. And jump away. Kaboom! Alright, well, while that's set there, let's go make ourselves a couple of settlers. Now, I have not, like I say, I made this mod, I made this mod. No, I put this mod in right before I filmed, before recording. So, I don't know anything about how it works on the spawn and workshops thing. So, we're going into this together. I just clicked it. Did it make a work? Did it make an NPC? I think it did. Is that my NPC right there?
Just looking to trade a little.
Hello, settler. How are you? Let's say, I'll give him a blue flowery dress. That's perfect. Let's see. Let's give him a drifter outfit. There we go. He looks a little better now. We'll make one more. The thing about, I'll just go off on a tangent here, the create your own create your own followers thing. You see here, Murasame tends to follow me generally fairly vehemently, and the thing is that he'll follow you even in workshop mode, whereas a lot of other, well, regular companions like Ada and all the others will go off and wander around the settlement waiting for you to finish your building. He'll actually follow you, which can be kind of annoying at times. But they're not, and they don't count to follower limit, because technically they're not following you. They're following you, but they're not following you if you follow me. No, basically they're an NPC that's aligned with your faction, that is to say you, like their followers are, and they're literally just set to follow you, because to have them follow you, you have a CF beacon, create follower beacon, in your inventory. And that basically is they just home in on that, so they're always following that. Whereas if you put the beacon in a box or something, they'll just stand there and stare at the box. But they are useful because they'll still see enemies as enemies and go and fight them. They'll just come back to the box. So it's good. You can do that to make them guard your settlements and such like that. So Not all Murasame though. He's my buddy. He's coming with me. Okay, so I make another settler. I'm not sure if I did or not. Well, we'll make a third one just in case if I didn't. Oh, there we go. Boom! I saw him pop in. Hi, her.
I just
Him.
want to trade a few things.
I think it's not sure. Her. Gotcha. Yes, I did just assume their gender. Get triggered. Okay, so now I have a couple of settlers. I probably am going to have to set them so they actually are part of the settlement, unless they actually already did that. In which case, all I'll have to do is just set them to their houses. Now, technically, setting them to their houses, I think, is supposed to be automatic, but sometimes it doesn't happen. Mods are mods, after all, so, you know, things don't always work out the way you want them to. Really wish the thing didn't take so long, so... Alright, well, I think he's here. Let's send him to his new home. Dude gets the boat check. You just assign it like you would a resource, basically. Hello. Now, my problem is, because I'm recording, I have the little bar down there right over top of where it says whether or not I'm doing something here. Okay, so you know what? Let's find out what's going on here. Go to Somerville Place. Now. Okay, so what's up with you? I'll go to Somerville Place. I'll make use of you somehow else. Alright, where's the other person? So what is not going on? Yeah. That actually is really annoying. This is going to be kind of odd. Just give me a second here. Okay, so it is saying to assign them, but it's not assigning them for whatever reason. I was just checking the stream to see, because like I say, I have the recording thing right over top of the little bar that says assign, cancel, exit, but for whatever reason, they don't want to be assigned. Huh. Now why is that, settler? Well, in cases like this, you know, I'll send you somewhere else. You can go to Somerville Place too. Go help them out. In cases like this, I do have another mod for the situation. This is overly modded Fallout, after all. So, the other one is this. It comes along with the USO mod. And we can just create our own settlers. 3 at a time. That's how it works. Basically, I click this to call settlers, open up the workshop, because these ones, as soon as they come in, you do need to actually send them here. I'm just hoping this works because, you know, it might not recognize it on the list. I hope it does. But we will see. Okay. Now, what the heck was this place called? Drumlin Diner. And I'm not seeing it. Crap. Which means the only way for me to get settlers is the old-fashioned way. Great. Well, who needs some settlers? Let's see. I send them to Green Top Nursery, I guess. Go help out the robots. Wait, no, that's Grey. That's Grey Garden. Still, whatever. Alrighty, so that means that I'm not going to be able to see what happens in this case. So we need a recruitment radio beacon. Just put it over by the that there. Is the downside to modded situations is things like this can happen. It might also be because of how many mods I have, and that wouldn't surprise me in the least. They're off. So let's have a sit down. And a wait. Oh, wait. 24 hours. This works sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't. So hopefully you guys are liking this, because I mean, Fallout 4 is one of my favorite games in general, in total, and I don't mind sharing it with you guys. In fact, I'd be if the interest is there, I'd be willing to actually do a playthrough with all my god awful amount of mods, of course. Maybe not all. Maybe I'd cut down the mods and just do a few specific ones, like the Sim Settlements and a few others. I overly mod because I can. If you're gonna mod, you might as well. You might as well overdo it. I'll just say, oh, so somebody made it to Somerville and started building a house. Good. I don't even remember where Somerville is. Also, I can't stress enough how much I love this mod here. If you're like me and it bothers you that your, I know this is an odd thing, but your left hand armor, left-sided armor, doesn't properly show all the way because the Pip-Boy takes the place of a part of that, then this is perfect for you, because you can wear armor the way it looks for everybody else in the game. So, alright, so let's find out here. Somerville. What is it? There's the button. Oh, Somerville's down there. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. They have 8 people? Holy crap. I might have sent them too many. Well, that's a problem for another day. Hello, settler? Wait, are you a settler? You are? Why are you still here? I thought I sent you away. Oh well, whatever. Sadly, the only way to know for certain if I have a new settler is to look into the thing. Now, Trudy and her son are still in Drumlin Diner, and they don't count towards the limit from the looks of it, so. The sin of load times in a sort of its own way. Alright, just one, so it's this guy, so we haven't gotten anybody. So, we've waited a bit. Are you actually usable? Maybe I had to wait. I don't always read all the instructions. Plot is very much initialized. What you talking about? You know what? Go somewhere else. Go to Longfellow's cabin. Head off to Far Harbor. Let's see. So we're going to leave that for now. We know that Trudy's Diner works, and apparently it's a fairly sizable settlement too, which I like. Big is better in this case. So, I was like, what the hell? I'm hearing a railway rifle. Wait a minute, did something mess up my weapon? I have Energy Fist Blade, which is a cool weapon. There we go. Just can't hardly see the blade. Oh, it's Automatron robots. Oh, hello. I think you're a settler I didn't create. Or maybe you are. I can't keep track of it anymore. So, I've been blithering on about modding and settlements for like 35 minutes now. Oh, goodness. Let's go find some action. Let's go do a mission. We'll at least make it slightly worth our time. Let's see. Those are Far Harbor. Oh, the Vault 88 radio beacon. Let's go find the treasures of Jamaica Plain. Of Barbados Slim. No. Anyways, let's see. Map. I guess I gotta go back to Jamaica Plain. I guess that makes sense, you know, go back to Jamaica Plain. Just as a stim pack can be used to revive a fallen human or canine companion during combat, the repair can't be used to... Oh, that's right, yeah, this one's not snarky. He was saying in the description that he actually hasn't done any of the DLC load screens yet, so he's not sure how to do it without messing it up for people who don't have them. Doctors located in most settlements provide a variety of services. They can heal all wounds, including crippled limbs, cure radiation damage, and cure addiction to chems and alcohol. Most of them also sell medical supplies. These guys are fucking miracle workers. Combat armors balance protection against both energy and things. Like the fact that's like, if it's not metal armor or leather armor, what the heck is it made out of? He swears a bit more than that, but whatever. Okay, now am I... What's the other thing? Oh, I have Ada's mission right now. Let's turn that off for now. Okay. Auto-saving and boom. There we go. Here we go. I do like the energy blade. It's fairly strong, but not overpowered by any means. Shoot. It does seem to have lightsaber sound effects, I will say that much. Modified, if nothing else, so... Okay, so apparently we're going in here. Well, good thing I have the town hall key. Sounds like we're about to get attacked too, so... What? Shut up, phone. So I've actually, this is a side quest. Like, I have done a lot in this game, but there's still quests and side quests and stuff I haven't done yet. So, the treasures of Jamaica Plain. I don't know why that's such a hard word to say. I am a little dry mouth there. Forgot to get some proper water. All out there. Treasures of Jamaica Plain is one I've never actually done. I think I've gotten it a couple times, but I've never actually done it. So we'll see what kind of rewards come from this little side quest. You know, once the load screen's finished loading. Anytime now. I actually... Yeah, I think the load times on computers are like crazy fast compared to this. But like I say, my computer is starting to show its age, hence why I haven't been doing as many, or really any, videos on it lately. I mean, I still have games I could do on it. I never did finish AVGN Adventures 2. I might not, depending on that. That last level is insane. Wow, it is taking a while to load. A thing to worry about while playing overly modded Fallout is, yeah, there is always that chance of a crash. But the fact that the little loading thing is still going is the only thing that gives me hope right now. Oh god, I might just have to clip this part. So like I say, if I was to do an actual play around with this, I would still have some mods, but I would definitely not have as much. I just turned off the ones I have now. I'm not getting rid of them, that's for sure. But I'd probably just knock down to certain mods that are more gameplay affecting and useful in their own way. I turn off the level up music, obviously, just to keep it immersive. I don't know, maybe I'll go the MXR route and go immersive as... Yeah. So. Which I actually cut down a lot of my mods. Hey, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that this might not be working. Well, seems it's being a nuisance, meaning it probably froze. So I suppose I'll leave it there. Sorry if it was not the most exciting video ever, but if you're interested in me doing this kind of thing, I kind of just wanted to show off the mods I use and such. I got some of my favorites. If you want me to actually do a playthrough, hey, let me know. I love Fallout 4, and I'm more than willing to play through it from the beginning again. I've done it lots of times. I'm going to do it again. But until next time, YouTubeverse, let me get these headphones off. Oh, God. I can hear myself think again. Until next time, YouTubeverse. I'm messing up my ending 100%. If you like what you see, leave the like, leave the subscribe. Like always, hit the bell for notifications. That way you'll know when the videos come up, because YouTube are dicks kind of that way. Sorry, YouTube. Thanks for letting me do this kind of stuff, but seriously. Hit the bell. Oh yeah, leave a comment section below. Leave a comment in the section below. Love hearing from you guys. Here it comes. Here it comes. And until next time, YouTubeverse. Clayton out.